The all-new 2024 Toyota Tacoma is coming, and it's going to be a great mid-size pickup truck for those who want to go on adventures. Few might anticipate Toyota to make several significant adjustments because the 2024 model heralds in the pickup truck's fourth generation. It's a good development to experience the truck's driving factors from the viewpoint of an expert while we wait for the 2024 Tacoma to arrive. In recent years, Toyota has been producing new cars that, for the most part, exceed customer expectations. There were some duds as well, such as the flawed BZ4X. However, the Japanese automaker appears unstoppable when it comes to its more popular nameplates. In fact, Toyota intends to keep up its winning record with the brand new fourth-generation Tacoma. Since the Tacoma is getting an all-new generation, it's logical to anticipate that a mid-size pickup truck in its fourth generation would address the current issues while bringing in an entirely new driving experience. Toyota eventually debuted the all-new 2024 Tacoma in May, after several teasers. The brand claims that the go-anywhere vehicle is entering a new era, offering different cutting-edge improvements and advancements across the board. The new Tacoma continues the tradition of excellence, dependability, and durability established by Toyota. 8 classes of the truck are offered: SR, SR5, TRD Pro Runner, TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, Limited, TRD Pro, and Trail Hunter. The Tacoma's standard engine is the i-Force turbocharged 2.4-litre 4-cylinder, rated at 228 horsepower and 243 pound-feet of torque in the base SR grade. When coupled with the new 8-speed electronically controlled automatic transmission with intelligent CCTI, the statistics increase in other grades to 278 horsepower of maximum output and 317 pound-feet of maximum torque. The engine produces 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque when connected to a 6-speed intelligent manual transmission IMT2. The i-Force Max powertrain is another hybrid alternative. The 48 horsepower electric motor is built inside the 8-speed transmission and is paired with the 2.4-litre 4-cylinder engine to create the i-Force Max system, which is optional on the TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, and limited and standard on the TRD Pro and Trail Hunter. Tacoma hybrids can produce 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque thanks to the electric motor, which essentially boosts output and torque. Toyota decided to introduce a new multi-link rear suspension to the Tacoma in order to improve its ride and handling qualities. This new suspension system, which is offered in some grades, swaps out the leaf springs of the outgoing model for a set of coil springs. In addition, the new Tacoma substituted electric power steering for the hydraulic power steering of the previous generation. Experts claim that the numerous modifications Toyota made to the new Tacoma would significantly alter a number of factors. The more powerful i-Force turbocharged 2.4-litre 4-cylinder engine and the i-Force Max hybrid system were introduced by Toyota to replace the naturally aspirated V6 engine from the previous generation. There is a significant improvement with these powertrains in terms of power production and torque. The next generation Tacoma would be easier for drivers to wring out more performance because of the difference in power. The new Tacoma's power and torque would be appreciated by the driver, who wouldn't be afraid to use more of it to conduct performance maneuvers like passing vehicles or ascending hills, according to experts. The new Tacoma is rather stunning since its improved power and torque allow it to jump off with more vigor and enthusiasm than the one it replaces. The new Tacoma's boosted engine and hybrid system deliver power in a different way than the naturally aspirated V6 engine of the current model, so it's not just the increased horsepower and torque that has changed. The V6's sound and feel may sound organic and natural to traditional drivers. They might also notice some additional noise coming from the new Tacoma's turbo engine, possibly in the form of a high-pitched sound. Likewise, the i-Force Max hybrid Tacoma would have a very different driving experience than the V6 vehicle currently on the market. From earlier models, it represents a significant improvement for the Tacoma. As a result of the next generation Tacoma's better power and torque, Tacoma drivers may find the vehicle more appealing. The customer's preference still reigns supreme, though, in the end. Take note of the modifications made to the Toyota Tacoma's steering system for 2024 as well. Hydraulic power steering is used in the most recent model. Automakers have been employing this type of steering system for long, and they have already improved the most recent versions to give excellent levels of performance. But the use of hydraulic power steering systems has decreased. Since this system offers so many benefits, the majority of cars on the road today use electric power steering. Electric power steering features electrical sensors that enable changes as needed and has fewer moving parts and less weight than conventional power steering. Because they don't use fluid and are simpler than hydraulic power steering systems, electric power steering systems are less complicated and require less maintenance. Better handling and comfort are also made possible by electronic power steering. However, because hydraulic fluid is constantly under pressure, any feedback from the road to the steering wheel with hydraulic systems is also felt by the driver. As a result, the more sensitive wheel motions when the car is moving along a road provide the driver with additional feedback. Some motorists value this kind of information because it helps them feel the road more thoroughly. However, some people choose not to since they find the steering wheel to be more difficult to turn and heavier. Simply put, hydraulic systems offer more feedback as compared to electronic power steering. But even at varying speeds, electronic steering's scientific foundations provide a more stable steering experience. Experts claim that compared to hydraulic models, electric ones may provide steering that is a little bit lighter and more precise. Toyota offers multi-link rear suspension on various models of the Tacoma to improve the vehicle's ride and handling qualities. On several Tacoma models, including the TRD Sport, TRD Off-Road, Limited, TRD Pro, and Trail Hunter, a set of coil springs is used in place of the leaf springs. For lower grades like SR, SR5 Extra Cab, and TRD Pre-Runner, leaf springs are still the default suspension. Experts claim that coil springs have better articulation than leaf suspension. As a result of their ability to adapt to changing road conditions, coil springs provide a wider range of suspension movement. Coil springs may accomplish this while maintaining the steadiness, integrity, and stability of the vehicle's body during motion. Having said that, are you ready for the 2024 Tacoma? Let us know your thoughts in the comment box below. If you've watched up to this point, thank you so much. For more videos about EVs, Toyota, Tesla, Ford, and the most recent auto news, please consider subscribing to Tech Addicts.